Ivory Lou. If you're new here, then thanks for coming. I hope you stay. And if you've been here before, then thanks for coming back. So today's video is for my plant lovers. I'm going to be taking you all along my journey to passive hydroponics. You may have seen a video before where I've moved some plants to passive hydro. So I lied, I never posted it. That video sucked and the plant died miserably. So if you do want to see that video, then let me know in the comments and I'll post it. Today, I'm going to be moving a couple of plants over. I actually got these in a big assortment that my mom sent me, and I was just gonna keep them all together in that big assortment, but when I started taking them out to move to a new pot, they all just fell apart. So I said, well, yes, I'm separating them. So I kept some plants in soil, but some I'm gonna try my hand at passive hydro, and we're just gonna see how it goes. And I've already actually cleaned the roots, as you can see here. So this is the dumb cane, and these roots actually came out very, very, very clean. And then I also have here a prayer plant, which I'm actually terrified that I'm gonna kill. So we're gonna see how it does in passive hydro. And these roots, a little bit more fibrous, but they also came out fairly clean. The last plant I'm going to try to move over to semi-hydro is the baby rubber plant. So these roots were actually super fibrous. The soil is like caked on. It was completely enmeshed in soil. So I don't know if this is going to work. I'm very tempted to just put it back in soil because I'm afraid that I'm just gonna try to put it in hydro and it's gonna die immediately. So we're going to see. So now I'm making the nutrient water. So I'm using the General Hydroponics 3-part nutrient system, and for each of the solutions, I'm adding in less than 1 milliliter. You wanna always make sure that you use the Flora Micro first, because if you do the other ones first, it'll lock out the system and then the plant won't get the nutrients that it needs. Now I'm adding in some Super Thrive, and this is gonna help the plant adjust to that transition. And then now I'm showing you that I tested the pH of the water and it's in the perfect range. I do not know how this is gonna go, but we're gonna figure it out. Now I'm filling the nursery pot about 1/3 of the way with leca. And then I'm just gonna adjust the plant in the leca now to a place where I like it, figure out how I want it to sit, and then I'm just gonna fill in leca all around the plant, making sure that I adjust and shake as I go to make sure that all of the space is filled as much as possible and that the plant is sitting in the pot as sturdy as possible. Here I have the plant in its nursery pot, my cash pot or cash pot, depending on if you're fancy or not, and my nutrient water. So I'll just add that plant to the pot and then pour some nutrient water over the plants to massage the roots. Nice and peaceful. Oh, the irony. So just check along the way until you make sure that the water comes up about 1/3 of the way of the nursery pot. And we're moving on to the prayer plant. So I have the leca prepared, and I'm just gonna go ahead and fill that nursery pot up about 1/3 of the way with leca, and then go ahead and add that prayer plant into that nursery pot and adjust it in the way that I think looks good. So for this, I actually had 2 separate plants, and I was debating if I wanted to add them into the same pot or not, but then I decided that the roots just looked like they were gonna be too much for that one little pot to handle. So I thought it'd be pretty cool if I just put one in leca and then kept one in soil, treated them otherwise the same as far as misting and sunlight, and just saw which one survived. Because again, I'm not sure that either one of these are gonna survive on me. We're moving on to the dumb cane, and you know the drill by now. Jeez. obviously I wasn't in frame for most of that video. So I am filming the outro a little bit later so you can get a glimpse at how this plant is doing now. So basically, all I want to say is that if you enjoyed this video and you enjoy watching videos about semi-hydro, then go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe, because I will be posting monthly videos about plants. In between those monthly videos about plants, you can find other videos on my channel about wellness and mental health and just other lifestyle things. But make sure that you tune in to see the update on this plant and the rest of the plants that I moved to semi-hydro. I actually moved a couple more after I filmed the first version of this video. Come back so that you can see how those plants all turned out. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. If you're new here, then thanks for summit. What the heck? So hot is what is this called?